Kenny Ogungbe reveals major challenges radio stations are facing amid lockdown. CEO Kenny's 104.1 FM and music executive Kenny Ogungbe has shared some really deep insight on some of the realities facing the media at a time like this.
To tell you about challenges according to radio stations, I would like to use my radio station, Kenny's 104.1 FM, as a sample, where the major thing we've experienced so far for about 6 weeks now, loss of advertising revenue. If you take a look at the revenue in Nigeria, you will know that telcos are the number one advertising sector throughout the country. That's talking about MTN, Glo, Airtel, Nine Mobile. Those are the four major companies that has the highest number of advertising revenue, either on radio or TV or online for the past 6, 7, 8 years. And again, those four companies, they have not had any advert on my station for the past 6 weeks. And they had advert on the station prior to 6 weeks' time. Meaning, the past 6 weeks, no advert, they've been having the advert. And again, the main reason why they are not having the adverts is obvious, the COVID-19 pandemic. And again, they stopped giving us MPO at the last month, which is very peculiar to lots of radio stations in Lagos. And you know, radio station, they do credit business. What do I mean by credit business? Credit business, they give you order, media purchase order. People may call it local purchase order, LPO. Instead of L, we call it MPO. That's what they give you. They don't pay. Averagely, they do not pay. After running the advert for 30 days, you now send them your certificate of report that you've broadcast the advert for the past month, and they send the advert, the invoice to the advertisers. Advertisers, they use 30 days to compile and check if you really run the advert, and again they send it back to the advertising agency. Advertising agency in return, it takes 90 days. Say if you have not had any advert from telcos for the past 1 month, 1.5 months, again, they've not paid because the agencies, they locked down, under the lockdown. Even now, they said they should open minimally. And some of the agencies, they don't run e-payment. They write checks. So the challenges at the advertising agencies also affecting media houses. So they don't pay. For them to get a check written out to you, they have to take it to one director at home, take it to another director because two people have to sign the check. Again, even for them to collect their own money from the advertisers, it's also hard because they are not all coming to work. So the whole thing is a scary situation. Scary situation. That's with regards to marketing and sales.
Speaking on the effect this pandemic will have on individuals, he said this.
The Nigerian government, they can use banking, for instance. Central Bank begged Access last week not to sack any of their employees because they want to see what they can do to make sure that the people don't lose their jobs. There's no way people are not going to lose jobs. No way. In this country, in this pandemic, United States of America, they enjoy the best unemployment rate before pandemic. And again, after pandemic, they've lost over 36 million jobs. 35/36 million jobs. That's the worst since Great Depression. Worse than any kind of depression in the United States. That's a business model. Again, come back to Nigeria, we're going to lose some jobs. And again, broadcast houses, radio stations, TV stations, they're going to lose revenue, massive revenue. And again, why are they losing revenue? Because the advertisers are also not, people are not drinking beer. Ordinarily, they will go to bar and drink. Bars are not open. If you are not drinking, why am I advertising? It's simple mathematics. And it's a major issue. Major issue with advertisement, major issue with production. And again, I've heard and I know some radio stations, they've reduced their broadcast hour from either 24 hours to 18 hours. They open 6 o'clock in the morning and they close 12 midnight. Some now are even closing at 9 p.m. because of the pandemic. Simple and straightforward. It's a major issue. We hope what the Minister of Information was talking about last week can easily be done so that radio stations can have a relief, so that we don't lay off too many people. It's not our interest to want to lay them off. We hired them because we needed them. But when you don't need them, are you going to still keep them? Where is the money that you're going to pay them at the end of the month? It's a major issue. We just hope things get better.